Well, let's talk Linkage Assurance and their third-party insurance cover. I'm being joined in the studio by Dr. Is it Imo O? Imo. Okay, like Imo State. Dr. Imo O. He's the Chief Strategy and Product Officer. I'm also being joined in the studio by Oluwaseun Oyelere. He's the Head of Actuarial Services. All right, gentlemen, thank you very much for joining us in the studio. Good evening.
Good evening. Thank you for having us.
Lovely. I'll start with you, Dr. Imo. Tell us a bit about, Linkage Insurance. Like I said, I've heard about Linkage Insurance for years. But why is this third-party insurance cover very important?
Okay, thank you very much. Linkage Assurance is one of the insurance companies in Nigeria, and we are licensed to operate non-life insurance business. And we're also quoted in the Nigerian Stock Exchange. And third-party insurance, if we're talking about third-party insurance is very, 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 very important and is the least required insurance cover for any motorist to be on the road.
Why is it?
Oh no! My bumper is damaged. This is going to cost me a fortune to fix.
Relax. With the Linkage Third Party Plus Motor Insurance, you don't need to bother.
What's that?
It's an insurance cover that's more than the regular third-party insurance. It will cover damage to your car from 500,000 naira up to 850,000 naira with premium as low as 30,000 naira, depending on your package. Protect your car with Linkage Third Party Plus Motor Insurance that feels like comprehensive. It's super affordable and guarantees moderate spending.
Need reliable motor insurance? Visit linkageassuranceplc.com and buy online in minutes. Linkage Assurance PLC. Protection that counts.
Well, of course, that ad had to come up. You were telling us about the third-party insurance cover.
Oh, yes, I was telling us about the third-party insurance cover and why is the least insurance plan for any motorist to be legally on the road. Is the least because we have comprehensive, which provides a full package of protection against theft, damage, whether it is on the third party or damage on the insured motor vehicle, as well as for theft and the fire outbreak. But the third party only provides protection against for the insured on the negligence while using the motor vehicle on the road against the third party who is not a party to the insurance contract, and it provides protection or in case there was an accident on the third party's property or debt, which is what we call the third party's liability protection. Yes. So all over the world, the least protection that is required by any motorist to be on the road legally, otherwise you are fined. In some climes, you can be relieved from driving for any period of time.
Because you must have it. So the least of persons can afford a third-party insurance.
Third-party insurance. And in Nigeria is just 15,000 naira. And we'll talk more. So Linkage Assurance is one of those insurance companies in Nigeria. We are at the forefront of providing this insurance knowledge and education to the insuring public and also to everyone to know that you require this if you don't want to be
liable.
And so, yeah.
Okay. Oluwaseun, let's talk about what it covers and what it doesn't cover in terms of naira and kobo, because you see, today everybody's trying to eat. And nobody's thinking about paying insurance for their vehicle, but let's talk about it in details, especially for those who just started driving, who probably don't have an idea what they need to do.
All right. Thank you very much, Miriam. In terms of what the third-party insurance covers and what it doesn't cover, like it's been said by Dr. Imo, third-party, you're talking about someone outside of the car. Right, so when you have a car, you're using a car, you're driving your car, you're seen as being in the car, right? You, for the purpose of this cover, are not classified as a third party. But third party refers to other road users, pedestrians, persons who have their property, around the road. So in terms of what this policy covers, it means that when you have this insurance cover, your legal liability to these individuals, other road users, pedestrians, in cases where you cause injuries to them, or in cases where there is a collision with other vehicles on the road, or there is a collision with the property of other people from the use of your car or from the ownership of your car. These are things that are covered by the third-party insurance cover. And so it means that your legal liability for injuries, for death, for damage to property of those individuals
outside of the car
are taken care of. But aside that again, there are times where you have reasons to prove that you were not guilty for the accident, and you have to go into litigation. The cost of you going through that litigation process, where you deem it fit, and with the consent of the insurance company, is taken care of as well. And that's what this policy covers. So in terms of what it does not cover, when you have a third-party insurance cover on your motor vehicle, it does not provide compensation for damage to your vehicle.
Oh, so it's for compensation for damage to another vehicle.
Another vehicle.
That's if I hit someone.
Yes. So in cases where you hit someone, instead of looking for money to fix the other person's car, that cover, that third-party cover takes care of that situation.
I see.
And you're able to get compensation from your insurance company with that insurance. So anything that has to do with damage to your own car or injuries to any person inside of the car is not taken care of because they are not considered as third party.
Okay. You told us that it's very important and it's mandatory, Dr. Imo.
Yeah.
You talked about the consequences of non-compliance. Have you been arrested for non-compliance? And how do you even know that people don't have... is there a paper, a document to show if there was a stop and search by the FRSC or the police to show that this is my third-party insurance cover? Why is it so important to have it?
So just like you have other particulars that evidence your ownership of the motor vehicle, your insurance is part of the particulars we're supposed to have. And in these days, we have fake insurance covers provided by touts.
Really?
Yes. And that's what is one of the things that is spoiling the insurance in Nigeria, insurance perception in Nigeria. Because when you go and get insurance cover from a non-registered insurance company, which is a fake insurance company that does not have evidence or location, people are just in the motor park interested to sell this cover, and you buy this protection. When the event there is a claim, you don't see them again. So we have a database. The Nigerian Insurance Association have a database where once you have a genuine insurance protection, the details of this insurance protection is entered by the police. Once they entered it into the database, reflects that this is genuine protection, this is genuine cover. Both top party fire and theft, which is the in-between cover between comprehensive and third party, as well as the comprehensive insurance plan as well.
Lovely. Let's move on. Sheung, how much does it cost? Like I said, Naira and Kobo here. Let's break it down. How much does it cost to purchase this particular insurance cover? Looking at the class, the types, the new TPPD limits, and the new premium. Let's go from there.
Okay, so for the third-party insurance cover, as a way to regulate the pricing and to ensure that there is a uniform pricing across the insurance markets, we have standardized prices. And just like Dr. Imo mentioned, you need to be wary of buying these covers and paying
from the wrong
amounts that are not in line with the standard. You need to ask questions whether it's actually legit or not. So for the third-party insurance cover, if you have a private car, that means your own car, saloon car, or jeeps and the likes, you have compensation for damage to third-party property, which we call the TPPD.
Okay.
So you have a cover of up to 3 million at just a smaller amount of 15,000 naira
Per month?
per year.
Huh.
So the annual premium is 15,000 naira for the whole year. And for that year, you have a cover of up to 3 million for damaging someone else's property. Now, for own goods, where you have buses, you have pickups, you have vehicles you use in carrying your goods from one point.
Oh no! My bumper is damaged. This is going to cost me a fortune to fix.
Relax. With the Linkage Third Party Plus Motor Insurance, you don't need to bother.
What's that?
It's an insurance cover that's more than the regular third-party insurance. It will cover damage to your car from 500,000 naira up to 850,000 naira with premium as low as 30,000 naira, depending on your package. Protect your car with Linkage Third-Party Plus Motor Insurance that feels like comprehensive. It's super affordable and guarantees moderate spending.
Need reliable motor insurance? Visit linkageassuranceplc.com and buy online in minutes. Linkage Assurance PLC. Protection that counts.
Sean, before that break, you were trying to tell us, the different breakdowns in Naira and Kobo.
Yeah, thank you very much. So quickly, let me just take that. So where you have your own good vehicle, like you have the pickups, you have the e-loxies and the likes, the cover you get is 5 million naira.
Okay.
And the premium for that is 20,000 naira. Now, when you have a staff buses comes with a cover of 3 million, and then the premium is 20,000 naira. Mm-hmm. But if you are using trucks, general cartages, trailers, your cover, your cover is 5 million, and your premium is 100,000 naira.
Okay.
Now, for special types, you have sewage vehicles, you have ambulances, you have tractors, and all of that. You have cover for 3 million, and the premium is 20,000 naira. For those that have motorcycles, keke napep, and the likes, your cover is 2 million, and then you pay premium of 5,000 naira. Okay. But where it has to do with bikes, motorcycles, your cover is 1 million, and you pay 3,000 naira as premium. Now, this cover is for third-party property damage, but if it is injuries or death, it is an unlimited cover by regulation. It is unlimited. Okay. So to any amount that you may incur due to an accident causing injury or death to someone else, then it's an unlimited cover. So it has no limit.
All right, because we have just 1 minute on the clock, where can we purchase? How do we purchase, Doctor?
So you can purchase this by visiting our office, Linkage Assurance PLC office at Providence Street, Lekki, Phase 1. Or you can go to our website and our motor portal, www.linkageassuranceplc.com/moto. Or you can call any of our hotlines, 0700 link here or 0700 linkage. And you can get us also at email, wecare@linkageassurance.com, or any of our social media handle for X, Linkage Assurance, Linkage NG, Instagram, Linkage Assurance NG, and also on Facebook. You can link us also on any of these. It's interesting that Linkage have just been awarded by AM Best, which is the highest rating agency in the world, a B+ for our outlook and stable and our ability to pay claims. AM Base is a global rating agency. We just received their rating, and that puts on. We are only 3 insurance companies in Nigeria to have that award.
Okay. Well, I want to say thank you, Dr. Imo and Oluwaseun Oyelere of Linkage Assurance for coming on the show. Thank you very much.
Thank you for having us.